Anyone watch SBTV in the house?
Yeah!
For those who don't watch SBTV, I suggest you do. It is the most popular hip-hop website in Europe, and it's owned by a young gentleman. He's only 19 years old, big entrepreneur, respect what he's doing, loving what he's doing right now, self-owned. You have to own your culture to be able to define it, you know? And he's leading in that direction. So, this one's a bit more serious than the last one, but listen up. You ready?
Yeah.
Sorry, people at the bar, please. You're ruining people's videos.
Shut up!
Okay.
Shut up!
Just ask them kindly to shh. Okay. Sorry kids, let me apologize before I go further. Unfortunately, I don't rap about how many man I've murdered. And some may find it boring, appalling, and I ain't scoring blaps from the little rap packs for merely stating facts. Like not ability to kill a man lyrically. Just thought killing shouldn't be glorified. Silly me. Apparently, murdering man has become an aspiration. But what would happen if you reverse the situation? And every black rapper claiming they clap a black in the face talked about killing white people as much. Would they still get embraced? Or would you find that your applauding will quickly turn to appalling and you got no career here by the next morning? And I ain't saying we should do that. That ain't gonna help us free our sons. Just pointing out how absurd that it has become. If a Chinese rapper were to say, die, chink, die, everybody would be like, what is wrong with this guy? But some of us have become so accustomed to just behave disgusting. We think it's just our behavior and it ain't worth discussion. Or worse yet, that is cultural expression. But who owns Beretta? And who owns Smith & Wesson? Who owns the cars we're driving that we think defining who we are? Running from ourselves and find there's no hiding so we can boast about our Prada and our Christian Dior. Still security will follow us when we're in the store. And we can boast about our platinum chains and stupid diamond rings. While kids in Sierra Leone keep on losing limbs. Act like we got no brain and we ain't got no shame. And say so what, we're getting dough but we're pawns in a game. They're laughing at the little coons who really think they're goons. Real goons don't wear platinum chains. They wear ties and suits. They don't live in estates and sell flake. They invade with guns and tanks and take your whole state. Mate, so pardon me if I don't find it funny. We boast about it, but do we even know what is money? See, it's hard to act dumb when you've read a couple hundred books, but still in anybody's hood, so tell me who is shook. When you've been to Brazil and stood in favela streets next to kids holding hand grenades and M16s, when you come back to London, it ain't serious. We make it more ghetto with the way we think, like we're delirious. If we lived in the real slum without food or running water, where police drive by and kill sons and daughters, we give our right arm just for the chance to go to school instead. What do? The killers are gonna play the fool, and I ain't saying school is the answer. Let's educate ourselves. See, it's not the money we make, you are the wealth. And I ain't saying we ain't got to struggle right here in Britain, but we're taught to act inferior and play position perfectly. It's disturbing me, the verbal murder be absurd to me, occurred to me. If you have not heard of me, it's probably because I don't rap about Gucci and booty. Quite enough for the urban scene to fully salute me, but I don't give a fuck. I'm too busy writing my master thesis. It's hard to play the stereotype when you study Egypt. Plus, urban scene, we're racist to ourselves. In elevating words of hate, we're merely hating ourselves. And if you want musically broad or dare to speak intelligent, people look at you like, who the hell you think you're better than? I'm better than no one on this earth, and I know I'm not. But I refuse to play small, just to fit in that box. And I don't hate none of the other rappers, in fact it's quite the other. Look at me as your bigger, wiser older brother. And as a brother, should I tell you you're in trouble? If they clap when you're talking to killing, do they really love you? If record label bosses' kids were dying, would they sell us violence because they're ready to desensitize us? They tell you to shit on the floor, holding all the scoops, throw you a bone like a dog jumping through a hoop. Don't take it as a compliment, because it's not that. If I tell you that you're African, you tell me it's not that. But humanity is African, even if not black. The truth can be painful, better stop that. It's so inconvenient for those at the top that you talk too much truth, you might just get popped at. And if women are such hoes that we don't want to kiss them, what does it say about us that we still want to put our dick in? Shit, I'm done with the lies. Third eye open wide. See, the tougher that you act, the weaker you really feel inside. So all the killer, the trigger, and when we call ourselves on one platinum chains bigger than jiggers, it's just to run from the fact that we feel insecure, get as many things as you want, but it cannot restore the core of who we are truly. That will surpass beauty. That comes from knowledge of yourself and a sense of duty. So all my brothers still claiming that we are thugs. No, if we're honest, we just want to be loved. But we feel that we're not worthy and that we're not smart. So we act aggressive to protect our fragile little hearts, but we've got to deal with this pain or it will consume. That's enough honesty. Now let's resume. Turn this off, go back to rappers that tell us kill. But inside of ourselves, we know that this is real. Akala, this was from SBTV. Double things out now, check the CD. If you want a little knowledge bigger than college, I promise you the metaphorics that will offer you solace like the Great Pyramid alone, 2.3 million stones. If you took them apart and placed them in a row, they would stretch 2/3 of the way around the earth. That is more stone than there is in every single British church ever put together. Each stone cut to a degree of accuracy of 1/1000th of an inch. Well, what does that mean? In 1978, the Japanese ran an experiment to rebuild them with modern technology and failed terribly. But anyway, that's enough for today. Southampton! Okay. So, we're going to get back into some music now.